voice.
I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out.
What is this?
This one. This one.
I'm gonna knock you out. Mama
No,
said
it's the neck.
I'm gonna knock you out.
Yeah.
I was watching Old Bonnie Brown.
Hey, I can't sleep at night. You're on my mind. Listen on the telephone. You know that song? As a matter of fact, hey, you don't know that song?
I know.
Millennials in the house. What's up, everybody? Welcome to TrendingSA.
Yes, Madam Speaker, welcome back.
I'm back, guys. Hello. Listen, I hate being away. It's my worst. But, you know, the public needs extra porridge, so I need to make the pots.
And also benefit as well. You bring us lots of gifts, so we appreciate you going away.
Gifts?
We get gifts.
You guys got gifts?
Yeah,
we
well, you're
did.
not on that same WhatsApp group. We've
Yeah,
got
it's
another one
just
without
good
you.
stuff.
Ooh, heartbreaking.
Tampons for everyone. All right, so we're coming to you live on SABC3. For all of our online friends, you can live stream us on TrendingSA.tv. So listen, we have a jam-packed show for you today.
What? How many? What?
You know, for you.
Oh.
We, in the next hour, are going to unpack things and really bring to the forefront some of the things that have been trending that you have been RTing, liking, and posting. And of course, we are an awesome foursome.
Yes.
This is the squat. To my left. Bringing in a teeny tiny size. She is a comedy queen. She's the punchline sister. She is Nina. Hey, Stu.
Bring of us. Bring.
Well, who am I? No, you know who I am. Listen, Gilly Apter, who I'm smiling at in that photograph, did the most bomb set.
Was it
for
like
Trevor
boom,
Noah's
boom,
show?
boom, boom,
Like boom. Listen, she dropped the most amazing
nice.
comedy gold. It was
Shout out to
remarkable.
Gilly.
Gilly!
Shout out to
I
Gilly.
like it.
On my right, also weighing in a teeny tiny, wearing a teeny tiny pink dress. This is the lady who tells it like it is. She talks she takes no nonsense. She talks quite a bit of nonsense.
Yeah.
This is Goody Rose.
No, I heard that.
You never talk nonsense.
Oh, Pololo's extra.
What
Did it,
outfit is
did
that?
it.
Is that a jumpsuit? Is that a jean?
It confuses the enemy.
No, I'm trying to go to gym because I'm inspired by Upawi, but I've never gone into gym because you know me and the
It was the
talking.
thought that counts.
Yeah, so I bought myself some gym clothes.
That tracksuit looks like it was painted onto your body. Do you know that?
Don't leave my body out of it, please.
And next to her is our fun physician. He remembered his spectacles today. He's amazing. He is the Dr. Musam Dombeni.
Yes.
Like emotionally strong.
He's gonna cry again.
Okay, listen. Can we just talk? Like, I know that this is cute and you look good here, but I feel like I've seen this picture before.
Yeah.
Where
Like, I
is
feel
this
like you need to
picture?
switch it up.
Or must I do
Yeah,
more?
you need to do like something else.
No, I'm gonna do
whatever.
an upside down one. I'm gonna go take one now.
Okay.
Watch me.
Why don't you do jumping shots?
I'm gonna do a lot of things. Don't worry.
Hello, I am your Madam Speaker. I love you so much. I am Babi Moloi. Hello, everybody.
Welcome back.
Thank you, my love. You see jumping shots?
I saw that. That was hot. That's hot.
How many
So-
times did you have to jump?
Once.
I'm
I'm being
How
serious.
Many times
You
did
can look
have
on
to
my
jump?
phone.
Photographer.
He is the PR person for the other show that I do on SABC3 called Presenter Search on 3.
That's amazing.
Wow.
So I really am putting the plea out there. Someone hire me to model handbags and shoes, and I will only be doing jumping shots.
That's
There we go.
great. No problem.
So let's get into what's happening on Trending SA tonight. You can always get involved by giving us a tweet or letting us know what you're thinking on social media with the hashtag #on3. Nina, shall we start with you?
Yes, there's so much lollery in the dancery. All right, so this past week has been exceptionally sad as a nation with the passing of Mama Wetu. So we're going to lighten things up a bit with some videos that you guys have been sharing on these social streets that have made us lol. You know that it's so bad. I'm at the point where I actually say lol out loud. Like
I think everyone
I don't
does.
say lol out loud. I go lol.
Oh,
Hello.
Oh.
don't you? Oh, you can't say anything right now. So, Nina's favorite CEO, Colonel of the Army, Member of Parliament, is back on our timelines.
Yes, sorry,
Nina's
hold on.
Gonna give you a clue. Nina, we can't see. Oh.
I'm being Brian. These are Brian Malefi tears.
Shame, that used to be your corner. Things have changed, Nina.
Yeah.
Things have
Oh,
changed.
have they
Okay, so
changed?
listen,
My
Brian Malifa popped up on our feeds because he wants his job back at HCOM. Also, hashtag Arthur Fraser has been trending, so stay tuned for that 411. Let's move on now to what is trending on Siskuli's timelines.
Well, I'll be looking at stories that should have trended that did not trend, and of course, you know that is called in at the news.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Musa can't speak right now because there's been a technical issue. That's why we're not muzzling Musa. Musa, you are free. You are free to talk. You can't talk now, but you are free to talk. All right, tonight's guest is amazing. She's one of South Africa's most talented actresses, both on television and cinema. She plays the role of a badass really well. Ladies and gentlemen, Tishiwe Ziqumbu will be joining us tonight. Yikes! Ayo. So send in all of your questions through to us at TrendingSA on 3. That's what we're called on Twitter. TrendingSA on Facebook and Instagram. Do best. Do you, boo. Sa on 3. We could do that all day. Spirit! Welcome back to TrendingSA on SABC3. We're also online on TrendingSA.tv. Thank you so much for all of your posts on Facebook. We love seeing them. In fact, I think it is fair to say they give us life.
They give us life.
You give us live, Facebook. So let's see what you're saying about tonight's show. Kenneth Laser saying, my first time watching the show, you guys are amazing.
Welcome.
Kenneth, you are amazing.
And keep watching.
Sfisula Chana says, I'm about to study cross night. Mara, I will start after the best show in SA, TrendingSA.
Charlotte.
Please let us know how TrendingSA is. I've
This
heard
is-
a lot about it.
TrendingSA is the show where we sell a lot of forex.
Yeah?
And we trade a lot. So,
TrendingSA.
welcome.
Trading
Welcome.
SA.
Listen, boy.
Cooley Roberts works there as well.
Oh,
Kulia.
is it?
Yeah,
And
Cooley with
Papi.
H.
Papi Muloi.
And Nina Hastings.
But that is your surname.
Oh, come on.
What?
I'm so glad I didn't use swear words there.
All right, Musa, let's cross over to you now.
Thank you, Bob. Remember, you can have your post read live on air. All you have to do is use the hashtag #on3, and it really is that simple. Before we get into the trending topics for the day, one hashtag that dominated my feed was hashtag Andile Lungis.
Yo,
Man
yo.
alive. Someone powdered his forehead.
disaster.
All right.
Powdered
Lady Justice
whole head.
had no mercy on ANC councillor Andile Lungisa today as he pleaded guilty to assault with intent to cause grievous bodily harm. Now, to bring you guys up to speed, back in 2016, at the Nelson Mandela Council meeting, things got a little bit heated between the DA councillor Rano Keisa as well as Andile Lungisa. And basically, what Lungisa ended up doing was grabbing a glass jug and smashing it against the head of the DA councillor like WrestleMania 25. That's basically
Like
what was going on there. It was
TLC.
wild. Everything. Do you know how to do all the
Tables,
things?
ladders, chairs.
That's it. What a wonderful childhood you had.
Who are you?
I love
Wonderful. So now, obviously, some members of the panel of judges in the court of social media were very happy with the verdict that was guilty, or rather the plea. And here are two posts that have to do with that. Checking this one here from Prudence, saying that in other words, he was lying a lot. No remorse, no acceptance of guilt, no admission. The standard sentence for this 3 years behind bars. He deserves it. To think this guy could at one time have taken over as Nelson Mandela Metropolitan Mayor. Scary stuff from the ANC. A whole glass jar. How?
Umjule ngejug.
How? Just qua.
Amgaya ngayo.
What could you be so angry about?
In the movies, they don't use real glass.
I
That's
mean-
the thing. Is because people watch too many movies and they think that that's what's going to happen. That's a weapon, guys. It's not going to go. Cha! That's not
It never
real
done.
glass.
It probably didn't even break.
Yeah.
All right. And of course, another one of these that came through from the Court of Public Opinion. And this one was EWN reporter saying that, this is not actually the story, but I'll tell you what the story is about. And it's about another hashtag. We're talking about spies right now. And this is hashtag Arthur Fraser. Now, of course, if you don't know who this guy is, he was plying his trade for the State Security Agency. And he trended today because he's been chucked. Scoped 8 out of the position of General Director of the State Security
Why?
Agency. I will tell you in a little bit why he's been kicked out. Well, he's now moved to the Correctional Services Department because that's how it works. You get kicked out of one place, get hired in another one, and now he's responsible for Isboshwa. Do you know what Isboshwas are?
No.
It's the captives,
Oh.
the captured. Not the capture. Okay, it's fine. I'll explain it later. The transfer is with effect immediately, and he's basically done that. And I'm sure you're wondering, like Cooley was, why this guy has been moved from one place to another. Apparently, he was implicated in the state capture matters, as per the book, The President's Keepers. Now, in the book, it suggested that Fraser was complicit in the looting of hundreds of millions of rands of taxpayer money.
So instead of firing him or suspending him,
I
they
paid
give him
my
another job.
taxes.
Yeah, no, that's how it works. You steal money, gonna give you another place where you can steal more money. Wow. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Oh, my goodness. These are state security
Allegedly,
people.
it's okay. You said it.
Supposedly.
You
I'm
said
so scared.
supposedly. Okay.
Maybe.
All right. So it's
But if you become Miss Boshwa, he'll look after. Allegedly,
No, no.
he'll look. Okay.
I'm so scared. Anyway, they were basically, being investigated, might be investigated for basically taking R1 billion of taxpayer money and blowing money first. And of course, these are very serious allegations, and it's basically living the life of Hollywood. And of course, the hashtag Arthur Fraser kept tweeps glued to their phones all day. And here are 3 of the posts that made it trend. Checking out this one here from Glenn Bowes, or Norma Glenn saying that, I wonder if someone misread the memo saying that Fraser should be sent to prison.
That's funny.
Very important.
Well done, Glenn.
Another one here from Ricardo saying that, about time, long overdue, hashtag Arthur Fraser should actually be fired. He is still in government, and having been the head of the State Security Agency, he knows everything about everything. It's best to get him outside of government and cut all access to resources.
What, like to make him go farm?
Yeah, because it was the farm. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's fine. Another one here coming through from Respect the Lounge, saying that, like the book said, Prisoners Keepers, Arthur Fraser is untouchable and invincible. With all the money he swindled disappearing, he doesn't show opulence, but has millions buried somewhere. Some challenge through his wife. Ooh. Allegedly.
Yeah, I remember the name from President's Keepers,
Yes.
and there is the wife connection allegedly, that things are happening there that supposedly under carpet allegedly. Presumably.
No,
It's a lot. It's a lot. Now, someone else that also added in a bit of spice into this was the advocate of Black Twitter. He had this to say, and he felt quite vindicated after all. And this was his tweet. Man's not Beru, saying spy boss Arthur Fraser was interrupted by David Mahlobo to set up a team to infiltrate me because I rattled them to the core. Today he's gone. People are being revetted, fired, and some suspect it's because of me. And I'm working with Richard Mdluli. Sure, saying a lot of things there. Moving right along to another hashtag. Hashtag Brian Molefe popped up on my feed today because he has taken Eskom to court because he wants his cushy CEO job back after he, option A, resigned. Option B, retired. Option C, went on sabbatical.
Is he having another baby?
What's that?
Is he going on maternity leave?
He might.
No,
He might. I mean, that's an option D as well. Anywho, that was 2 minutes. That's all it literally took the two Pretoria High Court judges to reject Ntate Molefe's appeal. One, what he was asking for, of course, was his 1 million rand a month job at Eskom back. And two, to reverse the instruction for him to pay back the alleged 30 million rand he got when he resigned. Option A. Option B, retired. Or option C, went on sabbatical. Now, the cash was apparently his pension money that he accumulated over the very hard and strenuous months that he worked tirelessly at Eskom. A whole 30 million rand. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I want a job like that.
I'm just trying to work out how much tax you pay on a 1 million rand a month salary.
It's 46%, I'm assuming, so 600,000 is still in your pocket. Still a lot of money. Okay. A lot of money. I want that job, and I'm sure you guys want that job too.
But did he resign, or did he retire, or option B, or what?
It's option A. It's either he resigned, it's option B, he retired, or option C, he's sabbatical. It's your choice, but it's just a big mess. And I really don't know what's going on with him. If you're a little confused about what Brian Molefe got up to and why he was implicated in the state capture report, well, let me tell you this. The then public protector linked the Gupta brothers with Brian Molefe with a string of phone calls as well as visits to the Gupta home, which was raided, by the way, by the Hawks today a little bit earlier on. He claimed that the time he was visiting the brothers, he wasn't really there. He was just around. So a lot of people thought he was just at his shopping, because of geotagging. As a result of all these allegations.
So that's where Shabin in Saxonville came from.
Yes. And of course, on the 1st of January 2017, Mr. Molefe announced that he would have to leave his 1 million rand a month job for the greater good of the nation. What a nice guy. Not before crying at the press conference, and that was where all the revelations of all the allegations occurred. And then 5 days later, Eskom announced that Brian Molefe was in fact retrenched. Sure.
That's
Brian Molefe.
Brian
Molefe. Lion Molefe. Allegedly.
That's basically been his story. So, look, a lot more news is going to come on this. A lot more will be said. And we'll, of course, have to find out what a lot of more people have to think about this. Like these people that decided to jump in on this and have they say. And this one here from Comrade Kiani saying that Brian Molefe left Parliament. He's at Eskom. So much is going on here, I must say. Another one from Kilebukhile saying that, say what? You want to say? I want me a Brian Molefe kind of perseverance and attitude in life. This guy just never puts his tools down, no matter how many times he falls or being shot at, because he knows he has more lives than a cat. No, this guy is a fighter through. No, I totally believe in that statement. Another one from Eddie saying that, SA explains 6 marks. Is this the type of leadership you want?
That looks like one of those pictures that you Google.
Yes,
and then you say
stock images.
Yeah, stock images, like 7 men in boardroom.
Yes.
bored.
It really does. It really does. And of course, this one from Khotso saying that I know Bramilef is going to start crying again today. Let us bet he's going to start crying again. And I don't know, do we have another one? Yes, no, maybe? No,
I wonder
that
if his
is that.
kids
This
were
begs the
seen on
question.
TV.
Yeah, why were they letting this happen? After 2 minutes of being in court and the judge is saying, hey, no, this is not even a real thing. Why did Eskom as well as Parliament take so long to discuss this matter? I wonder. Well, we'll see what the answers are in a little bit. And next time on the episode of Braimulef is Not So Simple Life.
Hilarious.
Listen, I feel like you telling us that story was longer than Brian Malife was in court.
Yes, it
With
was.
those judges.
It really was.
I mean,
I just worry about his kids. Imagine your dad crying on TV.
hey. Don't talk about people's dads. Anyone remember the song 7 Things by Miley Cyrus?
No.
I personally don't, but let's remind ourselves.
The 7 things I hate about you. Oh, you. You're vain, you're against, you're insecure. You love me, you like her. You make me laugh, you make me cry. I don't know which side to fly.
Your lips, I'm insecure. Okay.
So the next,
How do you know that?
Guys, I was on kids television. Come now, I mean.
so was I, babes. No bueno. All right, so listen, we have to go through this very, very quickly because, time. 101 reasons, 101 things you won't like about me. It's a trending hashtag that popped up on my Twitter feeds. Peeps were sharing various things about their own personalities that they think other people would not like. Some people were being honest about it. Some people, as expected, took it a little too far. So let's look at some of the genuine tweets, right? These are real people who are saying, you know what? Me, I know myself so well. And if other people knew me, they wouldn't like it. So Undlunkulu Oli says this. Before things go far, I do a thorough investigation of you. I'll know where you live, who with, what time you eat, what you eat, who you're dating, how many kids, where you work, your browser history, what you drive, your salary, who you DM. Stalker.
Creepy.
Okay, there's a lot of problems with that. But
Big
anyway.
time. I think the biggest problem is before we date, I want to see who you're dating. Then have a look at this one from Nasawali Pame saying, I listen to all music genres. I just like good music. And that is one of the things you will not like about me.
Yeah, I don't like people that are generalists.
Really?
Yeah, you must be a specificist.
Wow.
Excuse me.
You must like a genre in particular.
Yeah. Like
What
the way-
about banana follow me? Okay, so things quickly as they do on social media took a turn for the ridiculous. Have a look at the next tweet. I use my teeth as a nail cutter. 101 things you won't like about me. Gross!
Just don't do it in public.
Okay, I almost dope boy Odi says 101 things you won't like about me. If you're my girl, you can't have a male best friend.
Yeah, okay, you're gonna stay there living with your mom with that attitude.
Idu Makhotle saying 101 things you don't like about me. When I'm drunk, English becomes my mother tongue.
Is that a filter over that kid's face that removes his lips?
_, dame. I lick the yogurt tin cover. Value for money.
It's okay as long as no one sees you.
No, man, that's so gross. And then Lekhoa Stoto Buiseli says 101 things you won't like about me. When I'm broke, I sell my 10-year-old brother's PlayStation games.
I don't know if all of those are his PlayStation games.
It's a game. You
That
need
one
to.
that's
It's like
Okay,
it's like a pony.
Okay.
All right.
No,
Okay.
that's not a game.
Fine, it's fine.
Can we talk?
Yeah.
Can we talk?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So when you listen to your heart and you think, maybe this thing is a bit weird, others won't like it about me. Can we share?
Well, what's weird about me is that I hate going on highways. So if you're gonna ask me for a lift, it's gonna take us like 4 hours instead of like 20 minutes.
But you don't like highways.
I hate highways. I've got this fear, this phobia that I'm gonna fall off. Like out of all those cars, I'm gonna fall off like bing.
You're a weirdo.
Full of
The
where?
highway.
I complain at restaurants, guys.
Really? Are you that girl?
I'm like, sorry. I use that voice as well. Sorry.
Mine is I don't like wearing shoes. I really like walking around barefoot, and I don't like wearing shirts. I really like being topless.
Wow.
I don't
live
think
alone,
that
thank
that's
goodness.
But you always wear ties.
girls out there.
No, I wear ties.
Yeah.
Not.
I'm a bit similar. I hate socks. I socks make me like cringe, and then they go under your toes, and then they ruin your life. I just can't. I can't. And I watch Pimple Popper.
That's disgusting.
Oh, I love
That's
Pimple
disgusting.
Popper. Must I tell the turmeric story? No! Okay, I won't tell it.
Please don't tell the story.
No, I won't. Okay, maybe I'll tweet it, but I probably won't.
No, please don't. Save your. I'm going to save your career.
No,
wanna
you're
smell
not going
those
to tell
feet.
that
That's
story.
what I want.
Turmeric story is
disgusting.
good. Pimple
It's
popping.
disgusting.
Stop real love. All right, so we're gonna take a quick. Here, take it. No, take it. No, it's not sticky. We're gonna take a TrendingSA on SWC3. Can I tell you a quick story?
Yes.
The one time I was in Los Angeles and we were just like popping out for lunch, and then I saw this guy and I was like, who is it? It's Niles Barkley. So I went and I was like, hi, please can I have a picture with me? And he was like, yeah. And we took a picture with it. And then it turns out that the diner they were in was the diner that they used for that
crazy
FU
video.
song.
Oh, really?
You know that
Yes,
song?
yes.
Yes. That's my
Wow.
whole story. All right, so before we get into our Tuesday features, let's tell you more things that you may not want to know. So Skuli has got some tweets for us first before we get into our two features.
And all I've got to say is I want pictures, I want evidence of everything that came out of your mouth.
Nickelodeon.
Masifundeni i-tweets yoqala ithi.
So funny.
Hayi umalala ungayi ngawuqaqiti. Uleonel Dimbaton once says 101 things you won't like about me. Oh, pototos, kids
Oh,
unattended.
man.
Oh, shononos. Oh, lilies. Oh, thank you so much for the post. That was just one. Guys,
What's
come
Leo
on.
trying to say there? I don't understand it.
Maybe he's a kid unattended.
Oh.
That's
Guys-
what he does randomly. You're not allowed to.
You know, we love to hear from you. You too can have your post read live on air. Just click on the follow button, TrendingSA on 3, and send your message to us and add the hashtag. What is it? What is it? Sa. On 3.
Or is it 4?
Ooh.
4? No, there's 4 of us.
There's 4 of us. That's
okay,
it. Sorry.
we
Okay.
get it.
How do you pick
It's
it
time
up?
now for In Other News.
Yes, tonight in other news is dedicated to all the matriculants out there preparing to make the matric dance the most memorable day in their entire high school career. Meet the 17-year-old Megan Flaherty, who broke the interwebs when she gave the phrase "fresh to death" a whole new meaning. Megan shocked her friends when she rolled up to her matric farewell in a coffin. Yes, in a coffin, an entire coffin. Hey, abantu bethu. Chongan. Well, guys, ironically, she looked drop dead gorgeous. Like, guys, honestly, seriously, here's the story. Megan actually wants to be a funeral director after high school, hence the coffin. Very, very macabre. Is it macabre or macabre?
Macabre.
It's macabre. It's very macabre.
Okay, so you thought that Megan was a little bit over the top. Then you haven't seen other promzillas making the rounds on social media. There is somebody by the name of Anjiva. She had a dream of having Michael B. Jordan.
Sorry, say that again.
Michael B. Jordan.
One more time.
Michael B.
Have
Jordan.
some water, the thirst fool.
I'm sorry, now I'm just thinking Michael B. Jordan. So she obviously couldn't get hold of Michael B. Jordan because the number you have dialed is unavailable at present. But this is what she did.
Oh, Diva, come on. Come on. I won't.
Listen, if no one will take you, you've got to make a plan for your life.
I think that's cute
Do
for the
best.
first 5 seconds, and then it stops. And it's
Do you
just
know how
sad.
heavy those things are?
You did it as well.
No, sorry.
Well, if you thought that was very diva-ish, then you have not met anything like the next guy that came up. He has 2 girlfriends, right? I don't know why this is a normal thing, but he has 2 girlfriends, and he had to bring both of them to the party so that they do it all together. And of course, they had these matching outfits. Because it's one of him and 2 of them, he had to split himself in half. And this was the result. Wow.
Named
Amazing.
Slickback.
The one in the
Amazing.
purple looked miserable. Do you think she's the girlfriend on the side?
Can we see the picture
Girlfriend.
again? Yeah, she did.
That fabric
Girlfriend.
is horrible. Guys, but on a serious note, guys, matric farewells comes with a lot of pressure. First, you have to make sure that you have the right date, then get the outfit ready. Now, teens have the pressure to have their videos trend. Oh, guys, stay on Facebook. There won't be that pressure. So I was scrolling through for some tips on how to survive a matric farewell. Have a budget, Nana. You've got to have a budget. Don't spend money on things you won't need. Find someone you can carpool with to save money on the expensive car hire cost. You don't need an expensive car at all. Most of all, have fun. Your farewell is only one night, then the adulting comes, and then you have to pay bills.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, but I also think have fun.
No, definitely have fun.
Do the thing because it's like a commemoration of that moment.
Yeah, but
you
also
know?
don't be too unnecessarily expensive as well.
No, that's exactly the thing. And be responsible and safe and use all of the precautions that will keep you responsible and safe. You understand what I'm saying? Now it's time for LOL Tuesday.
Alright, so thanks, Puppy. Tonight's LOL Tuesday is a mix of feel-good moments, some of that, oh that's weird, and the usual dosage of awkward. Remember when Kuli did that about a week ago?
Guys, I'm right here.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, in the first video, we've seen all our fair share of weird occurrences from funerals, from drunk behavior, twerking, and the usual awkward speeches. But have you ever seen anyone exercise?
What?
At a graveside. I mean, I've seen some weird exercises. Remember Phil Joffe?
Beat a body, beat boo, beat boo, beat boo, fave,
Beat
fave.
a body, beat boo. Do you remember?
No.
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 Man, guys, please show them the video.
Do we have to?
Drive carefully, have a great day.
Leotard in my life. And they always did this. What? Woo.
You look like you're doing the CEO step. Anyway, there's a lot of explaining that we need from this following video. It left me unbalanced, guys, so I need you to balance me.
Balance me quick.
Just balance me. It was doing the rounds on the interwebs. Just have a look and then you can balance me on Twitter.
one way.
I think it's fair to say that he went out fighting. Every now and again, at some moments in our lives, we need to not to forget to pray. Wise words from AKA and Anati. Clearly, a lesson that this next guy heeded, but the devil clearly wasn't happy about it. He wanted people to make phone calls instead. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Kwakho lokho lokufa usivikele usingahlasela inento ekuthiwa ukufa ngoba ukufa akufi ngicela ube nathi ngaso sonke isikhathi babotho sesilweni ube nathi ngaso sonke isikhathi nangazo zonke insuku ngegama likaJesu Kristu amen.
Kopa kgotso ntate o re hlohonolofatse ke kopa fela nako ya
Vodacom, MTN. Vodacom.
And scene.
A whole commercial break.
It is a commercial break, but it's a public place. It's a public place. He's allowed to.
But everyone's being free. They're all doing the things that they need to
respecting
do.
each other.
Exactly. Okay, so it is still graduation season. Halala. Pics and videos of graduates are popping up everywhere on my social threads. It is so beautiful. Congratulations to you all. Now, this young lady, she's a girl who decided that she wanted to receive her degree like the queen bee, in style. Have a look.
Can you handle this? Michelle, can you handle this? Beyonce, can you handle this? I don't think they can handle this. Bad move, can you ride? Look sexy, look fly, bad chick inside. DJ, Gemini, spotted me, attend the thing. There you are, come on baby, don't you wanna dance with me? Can you handle me?
Wow.
Amazing!
Wonderful.
Oh my gosh!
What were you like when you graduated?
When I graduated, they called my name, Musawenkosi Mthokozi Simtombeni. I put on my Zulu hat thing, and then I...
Oh, Musa!
Wow.
But there's no video, so you could be lying to us.
There is a picture. I'll show you.
Where was your leg in the picture?
It was right up here.
Oh,
What
okay.
way- what
and what did you do, Siskuli?
Oh no, I was heavily pregnant, so it was in and out. No, I had no time.
Clearly it was in and out.
Aye, man. Aye. I arrived, stayed for a short time, and I left.
I think we should move on now. That is a wrap of today's edition of Lol Tuesday. When we return, Tishi, Rezi, Fumu will be sitting right here. So send in your questions. So Tini Momo, in and out. In and out, madam.
I want you. I know you want me. You know I want you. I know you want me. You know I want you. I know you want me. You know I want you.
I blow up. Mission fofos is loaded. Making unleash my flow. Cause a pocket full of stones to a spellbook. I bet I could get you wrong with these bell hooks. Bet I got your shell shook, but I made you look. Bet I put you in the zone, but it felt good. My flow is infectious. I hope you
Victoria Falls.
Victoria Falls. Hello and welcome. You're still watching Trending SA on the SABC3. This is not the face of somebody who is guilty of anything. This is the face of somebody who loves our next guest. Let me tell you a little bit about the lady who's about to grace our stage. She is one of South Africa's rare gems, a true talent who could give many superstars who have won Oscars a run for their money. Okay, so she got her big break when she played the role of Skeets in the romantic action film Hard to Get. That was back in 2014, and since then her acting career has been on the up and up. When she's not in front of the camera, she's also busy writing scripts for Mzansi's leading drama series, Rhythm City. Now, before she comes to join us, I would like you to check her out in action.
Abona-ke uma usuhambisa ingane efana nayo uyise kwantomazaduma kumele ukuthi unakekele indoda eprovide ibhamu zingenaphi.
And multi-award-winning actress Tishu Ezekubu.
I'm in my zone, I might crash. I'm throwing.
We need to collect ourselves.
You want to take a second? You're so amazing. Oh my God. We have to actually get into the show because we have so many things that we want to talk to you about. I mean, we've mentioned that you're a writer, you're an actress, you're also an activist in many ways. So let's get straight into the interview.
Yes, I want to start off with where you grew up. Newcastle, you have this idea of engineering in your head, but you also have this idea of the arts. Why did you choose the stage and why did you choose the media and TV and movies?
I'm surprised you guys know about my engineering. Oh my God, that's me. Yes, so yeah, I grew up, I was very smart. So I was very good at like a lot of things. I got like distinctions in electronics.
Wow.
And math and science. But then I wanted to write, I wanted to perform. But you know, growing up in a black home, a very religious black home, parents don't understand. You know, I remember telling my mom that I wanna go to film school, and she just like bowed her head and she was like, "Mtanam, ufuna ubroki." I was like, no, what I meant is engineering.
No. This is what I meant.
Of engineering.
That's amazing.
So yeah, I did engineering for all of 4 days.
Oh, wow.
And then on my way to my analytical chemistry class, I got lost on day 5 of being in varsity, and I found myself at the humanities, and then I never left.
Wow.
I love it. With all the ologies.
Yeah, I'm going to study those ologies, but I mean, okay, let's just talk about this film. Okay, so 2010, you meet Akin. His feature film Man on Ground. Okay, how did that come about? Were you still studying? You finished? You have a degree? You just go up to this guy and say, "Give me a role in your movie."
Something like that, actually. I was in first year, And then I had like kind of these illusions about Joburg and what it was like, and about film school, and I just thought it was a different kind of space, you know. And then I get there and everyone was just so, like, no one's getting it. Like, guys, we have to like revolutionize. We need to build an industry, and people are just kind of there because their parents have money. And I was just like so bored, and all the films they were like teaching us with were like they taught us Bend It Like Beckham in school.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, what am I doing here?
Hang on, they taught you that, showing
Yes.
you what a film should not be?
No, what it should be. We spent, I think, all of 2 weeks studying Bend It Like Beckham. I was like, this is a lie. Where is African cinema?
Yes.
So then I approached Akin, who I had been told about, that he worked at the office next to
Hey,
our
we
varsity.
studied, yes.
And then I was like, okay, knock, knock. Please come and give us like film sessions, real ones. Like teach us filmmaking because the school's not doing it. And so I had like these nights where I'd show African cinema. And no one came from the school. So often it was just like me, Akin, and like 2 other students. But then that was the beginning of something, because then we started working together. And then he said he wanted me to be in his film. I was like, yo, bro, I don't think I'm ready. I was terrified. And then, the time came, and you just... Because I was studying directing. I wasn't studying drama.
Right.
Wow.
So it was just like my first film, my first experience of acting was in like a major role in a feature film. So I was like, okay.
Does it give you some sort of edge to know what happens, you know, with the camera angles and the lighting and the blocking? Does it give you an edge as a performer at all?
I think it can work both ways. Sometimes I find myself overthinking things, because I'm thinking for the director as well. I'm thinking, no, but if you just put the camera there, it'll be better, because then that metaphor you are. So on the one side it can be that, but you just need to decide what it is you're doing and do that when you're doing that. Definitely there are advantages to knowing everything about the craft. Because you know how to position yourself for the camera, you know how lights work. You see, I'm finding my light right now. I'm finding my light.
Tell us about your fabulous project titled The Book of Negroes. You karaoke, you were... How did you get discovered?
Very, very connected to Man on Ground, actually.
Okay.
So yes, my very first film, just launched me. I'd never been on an airplane outside of the country.
Wow.
And next thing, I'm going to film festivals all across the world. Variety's writing about me on some. And then, this karaoke party, Clement Virgo, who was the director, was working on Book of Negroes.
Yeah, so you there minding your own business?
I'm minding my own business. I can't even sing.
Yes,
I was terrible. And Clement was like, I don't know what he saw. He's like, oh, do you have a film at the festival? I'm like, yeah, Man on Ground, screening tomorrow at such and such a place. He goes, he checks it out, and he's like, gives me a call. He's like, I want you to be in Book of Negroes.
Wow.
So yeah, just be at the right place at the right time.
Oh my God.
And your work must look good. Otherwise, if I had sucked, I would not have been in Book of Negroes.
That's so powerful. That really is powerful. Can we talk a little bit about your personal life? Do you mind at all? I've been told you're okay too, so I'm going to ask the questions.
Okay.
So part of your journey that you've been quite open about is, you know, being married quite young, and you had your child, and then you got to a space where you were ready to come out, right? And that's part
not
of...
right.
Is that not how it happened?
What is this coming out you speak of?
Okay, so we don't...
I don't understand the concept. What does that mean?
Tell me.
I'm what does it mean?
No, I'm asking you. Because this is the information that I've been given. So I'm asking you about your personal journey and who you are.
Because my thing is that coming out as a concept is very homophobic in itself, because heterosexual people, baby. Heterosexual people don't come out.
Yes.
No one has ever had to say, Ma, I'm straight.
Yes.
So why is it if I love women, I have to say, Ma, I'm gay?
Yeah.
So it's to make straight people feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I wrote a sketch about that actually, with a whole bunch of people, the whole family sitting around, and then there's people, they're like, Mom, Dad. Oh, no, Dad.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
So I've never had to come out. I just lived as myself.
I think that's such a powerful way to put it, because it is about connecting with who you are and living as who you are. But in our country, there are challenges, right, in the LGBT QIA community. There are lots of plus. There are definitely things that we hear about and we read about that are horrific when it comes to homophobia and people not really understanding and accepting people as who they are. You do work in that space. Tell me about some of your experiences, some of your challenges, some of the things that you have come up against in that space.
My work mainly, and I always say that my activism is art. So everyone has their own calling. There are people that go out and do the work on the ground. They go into communities. They educate people. I make films, and I use films to educate about such things.
Amazing.
That's so powerful.
Without
Best
also
way.
being, you know,
Preachy.
too preachy.
I get you.
Like, yeah, so for me, that's my activism. My performance is my activism. Spreading love in itself is the way that you can, like, cure, kill, destroy, obliterate homophobia. It needs to be messages of love that just are proliferated because, I mean, obviously we know it's a huge problem. It's disgusting, like, how people feel that it is okay for them to take from someone, to rob them, to rape them, to attack them, or to even spew hate speech because they differ to you. Who gave you the right? Who gave you the right to decide that God, and it's always, people like to put God in these conversations.
But it suits
God
them.
said that only a man and a woman can love each other.
I'm going to interrupt you. I think you've already taught us a lot by correcting the coming out statement because I think that's important. I think people who are even activists themselves maybe don't understand those concepts. So thank you for correcting that. Are you going to stay after the break for us?
She better.
Okay. Okay, we're going to ask you to just stay there. You don't have to do anything. Just sit there and look pretty and find your lights and do your thing. TV stays with us until the next segment on TrendingSA on
Happy Lesbian Thursday.
Before the break, we had our fantastic guest, Tishiwe Zikubu, here in studio with us. We're going to play a bit of a game. Do you like games?
Some. What nature of a game is this?
Right, so it is called Know Your Director, right?
Yes.
And we're going to show you in silhouette a director, and you've got to tell us who they are.
A director. Can we do actors?
Okay, actor/director, that's the first one.
Oh, okay.
All right, so have a look. This is a human who started her acting as Joan Clayton in the comedy series Girlfriend.
Yes, her. The one in Girlfriend.
We need a name.
Yes, I know. Tracy Ellis Ross.
Well done.
All right, give us another one.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, cool. So let's bring up the silhouette. There it is.
Mabato.
Then we have time for the next one. Because you're so good. Who's the next
Okay,
one?
there's another one. Lawrence Fishburne acted alongside her in the film titled A Book of Negroes. She won a SAFTA for the best actress in a feature film, as well as for script writing. I'm sure this one isn't hard.
Oh, we don't have the other one.
Wait. I know what we can do. Let's all turn this way.
Yeah.
1, 2, and then slowly turn.
Yay! Nice one, Moose. Nice.
Nice, I like that.
Phenomenal. Is there anything that you're working on at the moment?
Yes, actually, I just wrote, directed, and creative produced a 4-part urban fantasy miniseries.
Urban fantasy miniseries.
Yeah.
Yes, queen.
So it's almost done. It's going to be on air in July.
Yes.
And it's beautiful. I am so proud of my work.
Excellent.
And I love that I'm able to say that. You know, when you're young, you're so apologetic and you're afraid to say that you're proud of yourself and that you're happy with your
I can
growth.
relate
So
to that.
yeah.
I like that because I don't want our kids to relate to Harry Potter, so they can relate to their own
Yes,
stories.
amen.
Nice.
Amen.
Tishiwe Zikubu, you're amazing. Thanks for being here with us
Thank
tonight.
you.
And that is it, just like that. Our hour is done.
What?
Kaput, finished.
What for?
Yeah,
Mama, give us a signal. Give us a signal. Give us a signal that we can stay.
More trending
4 more
hashtags.
hours.
4 more hours,
4
perhaps.
more
But not
hours.
today. Today is not that day. We've got things to do. Bye.
Long gone back in the day, you had to carry vinyl. Now it's just jumping around. You've won your work at vinyl, tables have turned.